It's all Nick's fault. That's all I'm going to say. It's all Nick's fault. And we're just going to go right to him after we welcome everybody to the Rideshare Garage. How's everybody doing tonight? It is Wednesday night. And as you can see, the panel's a little light tonight. But everybody will be joining in. Some people are working. Some people trying to make ends meet. You know, it's slow out there, man. People got to do what they got to do. So, with all that good stuff being said, I do have next to me Mr. Nick. Look at Nick looking all bearded up over there. You know, you and Tony, man, you and Tony, the driven dad, y'all gotta have a beard off. You know what I mean? We got to see who's got the better beard, man. We have to line up like
I'm winning right now because he just cut his.
Yeah, but well, you know, bigger ain't always better, bro. Contrary to popular belief. I'm just saying. Okay, it's how full you can fill it up, not necessarily how. You understand what I'm saying there, right?
No, that's not what she said.
Oh no, but she also said long and thin will get it in, but short and thick will do the trick. So watch yourself, son. Okay. Anyway, Mr. Nick, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I am doing well. I'm hot, but I am doing well. Just,
well, we're definitely gonna come find out why you're feeling all bothered and everything. I know it ain't my jokes. Below him is my guy, Mr. Omar, Drive by O, and I'm happy to see Omar because Omar has been AWOL as of late. Like he has just been AWOL as of late. You know how Nick, how he likes to talk about me not being in the Rideshare Garage Discord. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody kind of hip, and then that same person likes to throw that word hypocrite around a lot. But yet, my ace, my brother there, Omar, how you doing tonight, bro?
Oh, I don't know how you're calling me a hypocrite when you come off the channel. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed now. And then we all have to be there the moment Vinny comes on and says, well, damn hello, right. I'm here now.
That's not how I say it.
You all have to be here and respond to me. Oh, no one responded to me, so I turned our channel off. Fuck you guys.
Nick, now, Nick, is that how I sound? Or when I come on the radio, good afternoon, gentlemen, and I mean that with the utmost respect. Is that not how I say it?
Tell the truth, Nick. What happens when we don't respond to Vinny within 30 seconds? Oh, y'all not here.
Y'all not here, so I dip. Yeah, ain't no need to waste the battery. Shit. Tesla has taught me not to waste battery on bullshit. So I'm just saying. The Tesla has taught me a lot of good things, bro. Anyway, Omar, how we doing, brother?
Well, like Nick said, it is hot as hell. I mean, seriously, you go outside for 2 seconds and it's like it's pretty brutal right now. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining because I know what's coming after this. What's coming after this now is the torrential hurricane weather, you know, every day. So that's coming. But yeah, it's hot out there, and I wish it was hot, you know, as far as work goes across the board. And you know, it pains me to hear some of the things that everyone's having to go through. And I say everyone. I mean, I'm talking to different people on Discords and on different Discords and whatnot, and because I don't really care about like YouTube people and personalities. There's too much fakeness on social media, and I don't. Later, I don't got time for that shit. Like you just said, Vinny, about the Tesla and whatnot. I got time for people and their drama. I just want to know the real deal, Holyfield. Who's making it happen? How are they making it happen? And it's tough. It's tough. So I'm trying to come up. I've been trying to come up with different ways to do something else.
Okay. All right. And my guy, Mr. Melvin, Mr. Driving in San Antonio. And that reminds me, let me go find that now. In case you guys didn't know, Melvin now has started an Uber channel. He started I shouldn't say an Uber channel. Let me rephrase. He has started a YouTube channel. And we encourage everybody to start YouTube channels because at some point that YouTube channel might turn into something, not necessarily about rideshare. It might turn into something else. It could turn into travel videos. It could turn into tech review video. Bro, if I show y'all the piece that showed up to my house today, I am gonna show you guys. I got to do a review on this thing, but it is like 50 pounds. Like what the hell? But hey. So anyway, Mr. Melvin, I'm gonna look that up. How you doing today, brother?
Man, we're doing all right. Just a little bit tired. I had to go back into the 4 o'clock in the morning back again. So we had to pivot just in survival mode right now, just trying to get those first thing in the morning airport rides, whatever we got to do.
I don't disagree with you. How's the heat treating you? I know you showed me you sent me a picture of your vents for the top. Your not vents.
The shades?
Shades.
Yeah.
Shades.
They do help out especially on the Tesla. They help out a lot. I mean, Nick that has a Model 3, it will help him a lot because our roof line is lower than yours, Model Y.
Yeah, you guys are like right here where I got a solid. Well, for me, I probably got a solid 10, 12 inches above my head before I hit that glass above there. But I noticed in the comments already, Dirty South Radio has already said, yeah, my car is working extra hard and burning up gas. He's down in South Beach making money, which is awesome. But bro, it's getting hot in some places. I mean, we're warm, and the number one thing I'm learning with this Tesla is, bro, you start learning how to manage that battery, because it's only May, and even though May is now feeling like July and August, bro, I'm running through some battery, like trying to keep that car cooled down. Once it's cool, but getting it to cool down, bro, that's tough. So tough.
My truck was reading 99 the other day.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, my truck read 99. For a while, I drove through shade, then through the sun again. I was like, yo, this has got to be a thing. I'm waiting for it to update. It eventually went down to 95, but fuck, dude, 99.
Oh, well.
Yep. All right, let me shout out everybody in the so good evening to Silver Fox. Silver Fox, we got to get you on the show. George Alvarado.
That's right.
George Alvarado's here. Pascal is out riding. SB, what's going on, Mr. SB? You know what I like about SB is we can talk about everything except politics. Because he's ready to he's ready to fight with that. But I respect him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Let's see, that's Silver Fox again. I'm trying to hit up everybody here. Oh, Accounting Tom, that's who I forgot. Damn it, Tom. Thomas, I'm gonna send you the link in a minute. Let's see. SB Ride says I hit my head in the Model Y. Well, duck, getting in and out. No bueno. Yeah, you know what? If you had to get in my CTS, if you hit your head in the Model Y, you're gonna break your neck in my CTS. So I'm just saying, the Model Y is not that hard to get in and out of, unless you're just like a really tall guy. Now, if you're a really tall guy, it's a different animal. What's up, Josh? How we doing? And then Saladini. All right, so it looks like we got 18. Let's go. All right, so I wanted to talk to Nick tonight because I wanted to start with Nick, but Nick has disappeared. Where did Nick go? Nick,
I'm here. I'm walking up the stairs.
I wanted to start with Nick, and Nick disappeared. What are you, camera shy? It was the short trick got him all off camera. He had to go pump up a little bit. I know what it was. I know exactly what it was.
I just got home.
So, Nick, I wanted to start with you tonight because you're and you don't have to go into backstory details, but why don't you tell everybody what you've been doing this last week, and the good, the bad, and goddammit, the ugly.
So, like my title says, I am pushing for a 2K week as a delivery driver. So I started off doing this gig work. Sorry, I just ran up the stairs, but I have like 2 flights of stairs. So, but yeah, so I made the transition back to doing deliveries. Now, you guys know I usually do Amazon deliveries, but I've started doing more and more. So I've done like DoorDash deliveries, like food deliveries, and then I started doing Viho as well. And yeah, and I also do Spark now. So Yeah, I've just been out in the sun all day, every day, which is a big difference from being in my car sitting in the AC. Big difference,
Uh-huh.
huge difference.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a transition because what I've always known is that there's a time in the season for rideshare, and when it's popping, it's popping. But you know, when you can't pick up people, you can definitely pick up food. So that's why I switched.
All right. So what has been like, because a lot of drivers, man, a lot of drivers are all saying the same thing, bro. They're all saying the same thing, that the driving is slowing down. It seems to be a lot of competition. Are you staying busy? Like, I know you do the VHO, I know you do the Amazon, but are you able to stay busy? And by staying busy, are you actually out there making money?
So I mean, yes and no. So I mean, Tuesdays and Wednesdays you're still gonna have are just generally slow days. It's just gonna be universally slow. So it's a little bit tougher to be busy on those days. Like, obviously today um, wasn't the greatest of a day, but outside of Tuesdays and Wednesdays, yeah. Like I get a good amount of DoorDash orders. I get a good amount of Uber Eats orders. Learning the hot spots and learning like when the times for like the rushes and stuff. And then of course I get Spark orders. So yeah, no, I'm definitely staying busy.
Okay. Are you finding that the DoorDash orders or the Spark orders, are they getting, are they cheap, or they seem reasonable?
So I can tell you, DoorDash has definitely lowered a lot of their base pay from when I used to do it. So definitely it's a lot more cheap orders. So I am a cherry picker by heart. I am not. But I mean, I've been watching videos and stuff, and people say you got to get your acceptance rate up. So it's kind of hard for me to do that with DoorDash, DoorDash and Uber Eats. But having the mixture, so for me, I have everything on. I even have Instacart on, and yeah, I just find the best ride. Um, and that's how I'm getting through it. But the bad is, I've been taking these VHO deliveries, and I thought it was just that last time. That my first time doing VHO was about a couple months ago, and I thought it was just that one time. No, VHO will send you with 60 packages in a heartbeat and
That's
tell you got 5
insane.
hours. Yep.
Wait a minute. So VHO is the meal package delivery.
Yes, sir.
So those
Yes, sir.
boxes are like what, by 18 by 18 or something like that?
Yep. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. It depends on the area. So, like today was the first time that I didn't have all of my car filled up with those big boxes.
Okay.
So like today I had smaller boxes, but it still was 60 packages. Um,
Whew.
Yesterday was 46 packages. So if you're one of those people and you look at it and it's like, it's my biggest tip for everybody. If you pick up a shift and it say $100, $120, just know you're gonna have 60, 40, 50 packages.
Look at Omar.
Look at it. You got Thomas already in here laughing, bro.
Yo.
I thank you, Nick, because you're doing this science experiment, and we've conclusively we're it's conclusive. VHO, nah, I already deleted it.
We both did. I haven't
Yeah.
put it back on since that night.
Yeah, I deleted it. Yeah, so I thank you for your sacrifice, Nick.
We always say, bro, we always say we're doing it for science. I mean, I'm in the middle of science right now, and god damn it, fuck science. I mean, but we'll get to that because I see some guys are asking some questions about the videos. We're gonna get to all of that in a few. Real quick, Thomas,
Yes, sir.
Accounting Tom.
What
Look
up,
at
brother?
you. Man, you got the
I-
clean
I-
dome
I've
going
been-
tonight. Right?
I've been
You
on
got
the
the specs
computer.
on.
I'm helping my older brother get
Man,
his
hold on,
Amazon
bro.
stuff
I gotta change.
together.
I gotta change your name, bro. I gotta change your name. Hold on, dog. No.
Blind Thomas. That's what you're gonna do.
No. There you go.
Point.
That's your new name for the night, Poindexter.
Yo, that's what's up.
But no, I'll go change
Yeah.
it. So anyway, Thomas, how are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. But I was about to tell you the Lyft and Uber was on something last night because Bad Bunny was up here last night.
Okay.
Uber had no surge, and that concert was sold out. How you gonna not have surge where the capacity of the arena is at least 30,000? For that concert, 30,000 was in there. And Lyft had a big surge at first, and probably within an hour, it was gone.
Well, an hour is, let's be honest now, an hour is a long time.
Well, the thing is, in downtown Tampa is so much construction because they're adding new storm drains. So there's a lot of the little shortcut roads you can't cut through.
Okay.
So you have to go everything the long way to get to certain places that's right in front of you. You got to go around the back of another hotel and come up the other side of the street.
Okay.
And that surge came and went. I was like, man, nah, this is crazy. Hell. But
playing games.
This is the summer. It's starting.
They're playing games. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous how other places I'm seeing surge right now, but it's not surging here. And that's another thing. That's just
because the Panthers in the East Finals.
Don't even get us started with that. Don't even fucking get us started with that. Holy shit. That saved my life last year, and this year it.
Yeah,
bro, it's not even for us.
It's not even close, is it?
Close. It's not even worth going to.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to even go anywhere near it. It's like, okay, there's a Panther game. Okay, y'all have fun with that.
Right.
It's not worth going to.
I bet you it surges in New York tonight, but it won't surge here.
Yeah.
I wish we had somebody in New York that could. Yeah, I bet.
We do. You just don't talk to nobody, Vinny. I'll ask.
Oh, well, okay, Mr. New York, you go ahead on then. It's your bad self. Thomas,
Yes,
do me a
sir.
favor.
Yes.
Let me see. Hold your right hand up for a minute. No, I'm sorry, your left hand.
Oh.
No, your right hand. Well, bro, the first hand you put up's your military left.
This is my left hand.
Oh, then you ain't married. Okay.
Yeah.
Take that hand right there and just do this for me. You ready? Put it in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just want you to swing it like that. Thank you. You're smacking the shit out of Omar when you do that. There you go, Omar. Put your hand right here. Smack the shit out of it, man. Listen, it's. I mean, for us, yeah, it's. I don't even want to go to any events. Like, it makes no sense to go to the events now with all the traffic and congestion. How was the traffic and congestion? Was it slow moving around there?
In downtown Tampa, yes. It's because the streets that they're doing the construction where they got the road ripped up because they're putting in the new storm drains and stuff in. Those are key streets to get like to the Marriott Waterside. And then you have the Embassy Suites, and they just finished building a Howard Johnson across from that. So you have 3 hotels on one corner. So where the Tampa Convention Center, where that's Franklin, that street is blocked off because of the construction. Because you used to take Franklin, go up the bridge, go over the bridge, over the water, and then now you at the Westin Hotel, the Westin Waterside. So it's like 4 hotels in walking distance, but when you got traffic going down Platte, that takes you right in front of the arena where the Lightning is. when you need to get to the other side of the convention center, you have to go down Platte and you have to wait because that traffic is backed up. And then don't let a trolley come through. You know, you can't, you have to wait till the trolley come through. And then, when the cops were out there, they'll direct the traffic, but it ain't going nowhere. They'll tell you to come along. It ain't going nowhere.
See, and that's, and again, it's like you don't want to beat the dead horse. Right. I know it was making its rounds again, last couple of weeks on all the bigger YouTube channels talking about, Uber and Lyft said they were going to take incentives and listen, they said this shit 4 years ago. It's right. All they've been doing is gradually weaning us off. It's all they're doing, right? Yeah. So sometimes you got to do what Nick did, right? Sometimes you got to do what Nick did. Whether you want to do it or not, if you're going to stay in the gig world, you got to find the gigs that are working. Right. Or I hate to say this, you got to suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Dirty South Radio Online and TV says, are any of you working this weekend, South Beach and Wynwood? Of course, this is South Florida, America. What about the Fort Lauderdale Air Show? I'm going to let Omar take this one.
So there is no South Florida Air Show. You're confused there. The air show is in Miami, and they're going to shut down South Beach just like they did during spring break. So there goes a whole area where I'm going to lose money.
Yeah.
If I get someone that calls me and says, "Hey, can you take me to South Beach?" I have to give them an FU price quote, and I lose that business. So there goes that. Fort Lauderdale is going to have something else. They're going to have some other thing. It's a beach bash. I don't know. That's going to be another no-go zone. Even and I say that because I don't expect it to surge. I say that because I expect it to actually have traffic. Because the beach is only one road that splits up for a short time, then it's back to being one road, A1A.
Right.
So I actually strongly recommend everyone to stay away from Fort Lauderdale Beach and to stay away from South Beach because it's not going to surge. Now, if you have friends and family, that's a different story. But it's going to be, unless you know what you're doing, there are going to be some places this weekend. There's also parties that I'm aware of, and I can't get into all that stuff right now. Okay. It's all public. It's all public information. It's not like I'm not gatekeeping anything. I'm just saying there's like all kinds of parties happening because it's Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
So those might be more of, and some of these parties are in the daytime. There's like business conferences I think that are going to be down here, like 9 a.m. or like not 9 a.m. but like in the daytime. So I think if you want to move around, and I think that's important, especially for the ants, just be able to not get stuck in traffic when it'll surge. Yeah, you'd want to be somewhere else. So I'll be out and about. I don't really have any particular plans or any like one particular thing I want to focus on, like let's say Formula One or Ultra or whatever it is. But yeah, I'll be out. So we got Bad Bunny 2 coming here, and I'm terrified of that. I want to go to it, but at the same time, I'm absolutely terrified of it. So
yeah,
and I'll just finish answering the question with one thing, and that is I slightly disagree with Vinny about working events. I'll work events. It's just that there has to be you have to have a goal in mind at everything that you do. And I do agree with Vinny before when he just said about the gig work. If the gig ain't gigging, you got to gig. You got to do something else. I agree with that.
Yes.
So they've made it extremely, extremely difficult to work the Panthers games. That's why we just had the reaction that we did for the Panthers game. I had fun at Formula One. I just didn't make the kind of money I wanted to make, but I had fun there. I was getting in and out of there, no problem. Because I am not one of those drivers, like what Vinny says, that can be their own worst enemy, block traffic, and do stupid shit. I have my spots where I sit, and hell, even the cops will come up to me and be like, "Hey," like they'll talk to me in a good way, like, "Hey, listen, can you do this or whatever?" Like, I'm never in the way. I don't get yelled at. Hey, you got to move this, that. Nope.
Right.
Because I know what I'm doing, and I know how not to be a problem. So there's a way to work events.
That's the key, is to not be a problem.
Yeah.
Because when drivers think they're, and it's not jumping on drivers, but bro, all y'all out there know drivers who act like they're entitled to be there, like they've got a right to be there, and no, you don't. And then you kind of screw shit up for everybody else. And next thing you know, we got a problem like we got at the Panthers Arena now.
Yeah.
Where that little woman, you know, I almost slipped, almost said something. I really don't like it. But ooh, I almost said something, bro.
Don't say it.
My grandmother would have came down from heaven and beat my ass, bro. Let me tell you, if I'd have said what I almost said.
And I'll just say this too. Like my number one place that I go to, my house, there's been some issues there as well, and that is, forget private property. It is private land. You can there is no, you know, well, no, I don't want to move. No, I mean, on the street I can understand one thing. In some of these places where oh, hey, I'm picking up, and you're just kind of ignorant. You don't even know there's an event going on, and you're just picking up. Okay, whatever. But in my house, let me tell you, the only answer for me is, hey, can you move? Yes, sir.
Yep.
Don't F around and find out. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen them tow cars now. Like they're getting they're getting frustrated.
Oh yeah.
It's a privilege.
All right. So Lamont, my man Lamont, what's going on, brother? Vinny, I noticed in your market from your videos, you still get a lot of reserve rides. I do get a couple good I do get reserve rides. I hardly ever get any reserve rides anymore. I wonder what the algorithm is for reserve, and I saw you put rides after that. I mean, I get they send me reserve rides. I don't know what to tell you now.
He gets a lot.
Doesn't mean, well, because at the same time, my rating, I'm sure, has something to do with it. My completion percentage has a lot to do with it. The fact that I'm willing to go get the rides from where I'm at has a lot to do with it. If that's not it, then I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's be kind of Tesla Drivers Day. I don't know. But I do get my share. Omar, anybody else? Anybody else want to chime in on this? Are you getting are we getting any more reserve rides?
I was getting reserve rides, and some of them were okay, but I will say that and we've talked about this before. I've noticed that the offers are really poor now. I used to get these phenomenal Premier rides from right around my way to the airport. I mean, really good, quick, easy rides, 3, 4, 5 a.m. to the airport. That were really paying good. And you know me, if I say a ride is paying good, it's got to be paying good for me to even bother doing it when I'm comfortable at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, chilling. Now I'm hardly getting any reservations, and my rating is pretty high. My acceptance rate's always low. It's always low. just we track acceptance rating. My acceptance rate has never been above, like, I don't know, 30%. I don't know. Not even, maybe 25%.
That's too high. That's too high. It needs to be 10% or less.
I've had times when my acceptance rate, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
All right. Well, nope. Somebody asked that question. So, and I know Lamont, I don't know what the answer is. Thomas, do you see a lot of reserve rides out by you?
I hardly ever get them anymore. I don't know what's the deal.
Well, I tell you what.
I said with Lyft, you'll get a reserve, but it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. I won't see them throughout the day at all. After 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I won't see them at all the rest of the day until we get back to midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. They'll start popping up. But
well, I haven't seen
not at all.
I haven't seen a reserve ride on Lyft in 2 months. I mean, even just looking in the app for a scheduled ride, I not even on basic Lyft, so I don't even bother with them. The other thing I'll add to reserve rides, and I found this with one of our other guys, Richie, wherever you normally drive, I think has a lot to do with it also. So where I normally drive, if you look at where my reserve rides are coming from, they're coming from Coral Springs. They're coming from Weston, Coral Springs, Parkland, and Boca. Well, those are the areas I normally drive.
Right.
So the app might assume, okay, you're always in this area. Maybe that's why we're feeding you. And we got to be honest. The better rides are now coming out of the higher economic areas. We got to be honest about that.
Yeah.
Like those people still got money, so they can still use the platforms. A lot of other folks, they got to tighten their wallets and their belts up, so they're staying on the basic platforms, and they're going instead of going for a comfort ride, now they're going for an X ride or an X shared ride, or hell, even an Uber Green ride. So I just want to put that out there. Anybody else got anything on reserve rides?
I mean, I would. Well, I don't get reserves rides, so I have to say that first. But I would also say that and down here in Miami, it's saturated, so you still get the good rides. But I mean, it's like if you look around, it's like 15 Uber drivers around you. So it's like a toss up over who gets the ride and who doesn't.
Well, see, that's why that Nick. What's my favorite? What's my favorite saying right now, Nick? Come on, Nick. Remember the favorite saying. All right. Omar knows it. Look at it. Omar's
smiling. I know what it is. I do Uber X now.
Right.
A bird in the hand beats two in the bush.
Right.
Bird in the hand beats two in the bush. Right? Bird in the hand beats two in the bush. If you're telling me I can start out with a $30, $40, $50 ride to start my day, I'm going to start out with that ride, and then I'm going to go hunting after that.
Right.
All right. Nick, you had something else you wanted to add on to about the delivery stuff before we move on?
Oh, just real quick. So with deliveries, you got to find your area because not every area is good. I probably should have asked you guys, but shout out to Kiara. I know she's not here anymore, but if you bought her ebook, a lot of those strategies still work.
Yes, they do.
A lot of those strategies still work. So, yeah, you got to find your area. You got to find where to go. You got to research the area and know where to go. And I mean, sometimes the areas don't work, so I'm constantly switching. So I'll be down in Miami. I'll switch and I'll switch and I'll switch until I find that spot. And then once you find your spot, you milk it until you can, until you run it dry.
Yeah, but my whole thing is if I catch it while it's hot, I'm staying on it till it turns ice brick cold because I know for a fact it probably won't do this the next day. You got to strike while the iron is hot. If it gives you consistent orders, you're getting them once every 10, 15 minutes after you do another order, ride it till it stops. When you sit for an hour and nothing comes through, then you just do something else.
Facts.
This is Miss
Also too, delivery. There's I don't know.
What did I miss?
Mrs. Black Vinny came through.
Oh yeah, gave homeboy a kiss on the forehead. Who? Look how straight the forehead is, by the way.
Mrs. Black Vinny. Who he looking for his wife? No, I'm talking about Steve.
Goodness. Does he have it made again? Oh man.
I love my wife.
Oh, y'all talking about Steven's wife? Steven's wife over there feeding him again?
Yeah, she came.
Look at him just smiling and shit. He's like, yeah, I waited to get on camera just so y'all would see this happen.
Nope.
I had to make sure y'all saw this happen.
Mine is the reason why I be out here going to the gym 3 days out of the week and walking outside when it's hot.
Well, listen, I'm anyway. All right. So what else was going on?
Wait until you guys come to Austin.
We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot though, boys.
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah.
It gets humid sometimes, man. It's not just dry. It changes.
I prefer dry heat.
Something to add about reservation rides is that Uber is not taking the reservation fee from you. That's why the fares have been so low.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them at all. I just checked the Lyft app, and there's 2 reserve rides for 4:30 in the morning and 9:30. Hours I'll be at work. So
yeah, they usually come in. They usually come in around 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to be online too. You can't be offline. Even if you're not getting a ride, you could still be online at 10 p.m. That's what me and my friend found out. And then recently, he gets more reservations than me, but we noticed that the reservations have been declining 20, like by like $20-$30, and we're like, what the hell is going on here? And we found out that Uber was giving us the reservation fee, right? So whatever
Part of
you
it.
see, so like let's say you see like I saw a ride today at $35 from Orange County to LAX. Yes, it's technically a good ride, but that reservation would have been like more like 50, 60, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're coming in what a normal ride would come at. So it's like they're
You know,
taking now they're taking they're like,
do you know
you know
why
what, we're
that is?
taking that, we're taking the whole thing.
Do you want to know why that is? That's because Lyft has always done it that way, and they're trying to match Lyft.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The other thing too, right? I put up in a video, a couple videos on the daily videos that I've been doing. The cancellation fee on Comfort Rides has been a flat $30. It's no longer whatever the fee was. So I just want to let y'all know that you know, I don't know what it is for Premier, because the last Premier ride I took, everybody saw the video. That's the one where I had to carry the dude's luggage in because he had a bad back, but he wanted a Suburban on Premier.
It's $30 as well, Vinny, for Premier.
So that's something that nobody was told about. That you can't. It just says now you wait 5 minutes, you can cancel, and you'll get a cancellation fee. No longer you'll be paid the full fare. So if you're not getting reservation rides, obviously you're not going to see this change. And it's not like there was a press release. Hey, we're changing the way cancellation fees work. Now they're just doing things, and we're discovering it on our own. Okay, Tom.
This is what I said too. I had said this. I said, "Yo," a while back. I said, "Yo, what's with these offers, man? It's like a regular request."
And
Because they're
that's
taking
why
it.
that's
But-
why it's so important, like you were saying. Omar's been saying this. Form a group so that you can see what's going on and communicate that with the rest of the people. And you're going to discover things about the app far quicker just because you have a group of people that you're talking to about these changes.
Yes. And I wish we had an XL driver in Tampa. Tom, do you know anybody? Bring him in.
No, I don't know anyone that does XL. Because usually those guys just be sitting in the airport queue, of course, but they probably got like 13 phones trying to keep people out of the airport. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna make mention. I'm gonna make mention to this. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna make mention to this, and it's probably gonna piss some people off.
Oh yeah.
You know, but don't. But if you know, hey, y'all know how we do around here. Jeff, yes, that Jeff.
Yep.
Okay, Uber Jeep AZ.
Yep.
That shall not be named.
Uh-huh.
No, not for me. I ain't never been. No. Listen, we don't get down like that. But at the same time, if you're right
it's a
on
valid
some shit,
point.
you got to give credit where credit's due.
Yes.
Now, he's been getting on this airport stuff, and you know, I don't know where this video stuff's been coming from, but he's getting real-time video. You're walking into a building that's air conditioned, and you're looking at two dudes sitting down at a table. Omar, 15 phones sitting in front of him.
15.
Yes. 15 phones sitting in front of them in the airport queue.
I was showing.
There's another video where they're out in their chairs with their phones on their laps.
Yes.
But the one on the office, that was crazy though.
It's crazy how sitting in the AC getting paid to fucking do phones.
They had a desk and everything. I mean, it was.
But here's the thing.
These are other drivers' phones. That's what they're doing. They're holding phones, right?
Right. They're holding phones.
I told you they're
it's
they're
their
not
phone.
holding phones. Whoa.
No.
They're not holding phones.
That dude got.
They're
13
selling
numbers.
rides. They're selling rides.
Yeah.
You're renting the account.
Mm.
In other words, Omar, you're sitting there and you got all of us on this panel. You got all of our phones. You're sitting there. Guy comes up to you and says, "Hey, I need a ride." Okay, here you go. Here it's going to cost you 25% of this ride. If the ride comes through, it's going to cost you 70% of this ride, depending on the ride type. The higher the ride type, the higher the percentage goes out.
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's
But,
what's the,
but here's the catch though. Here's the catch though. This shit ain't new.
Mm-mm.
This shit's been going on. I'm a part-time vet for
I
8
say
years
about
now.
2-3 years.
This shit been going on for 6-7 years. This ain't nothing new.
Easy.
It's
It's-
just now starting to come out because we have the other issue,
Yeah.
right? We have a lot of Omar. Shut up,
Yep.
Omar. We have a
Yep.
lot of illegal uses of accounts.
Yep.
Okay, it's illegal. It's illegal to use somebody else's account. It's false pretense. It's
Yep.
illegal, Omar. Shut the fuck up before I throw you a timeout.
Yep.
Anyway, that's my point.
Kingpin.
So you guys can discuss it and talk about it. Go ahead.
Well,
Now,
see-
I had one Tuesday. Ordered breakfast, working from home. I had Madeline on DoorDash, and her grandfather came to my door, bringing my food.
Wow.
no, bro. So there's this guy at
Okay.
there was a guy at the tire shop with me, and we noticed he had TCP on his Suburban, and I asked him. He's an Asian guy, older Asian guy, no English, and I was like, "Hey, bro," on Google Translate, I'm like, "Hey, do you know about this Asian app or something?" He's like, "What Asian app? What's up?" And then he ended up telling me that he stopped going to the airports now because too many people are dirty drivers and no money to be made over there. Now he's thinking about selling his whole LLC business with the truck because too many dirty drivers can't play fair.
Mhm.
All right. Well, real quick, Tom. There was a question in chat. Do you work Tampa
Yeah.
and Orlando, or just Tampa?
No, yeah, I answered that one in the chat. No, I just drive in Tampa. Only time
Okay,
I
I
go
did-
to Orlando in September when they have the college football kickoff classic. That's when I'll go.
The Florida Classic.
I was out there for LSU Florida State.
Mhm.
That was a nice
All right.
grip.
I might be in Orlando soon. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you.
All right. Rideshare Road Warrior. Oh Lord, thanks for the warning. Rideshare Road Warrior Rick, can you put the details of your Austin meetup in the description? David from Para. I thought they shut down. David from Para lives in Austin and would like to know. The more people who know, the better.
Yep.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Kyle Weasel made this an excellent suggestion. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. We're gonna open up. There'll be a line item in there for the Austin meetup, and I'll get the details in there and all of that stuff. And listen, whoever, if you are planning to attend, we're gonna post up a meetup, a virtual meetup, whether it's WeZoom, in the Discord or on Restream, so we can talk about some things. Okay, moving on from that.
So I'll just say real quickly some of the stuff you guys were talking about. Actually, kind of news to me, and I like to know about some of that stuff because sometimes there's ways to game the gamers, But that right there is kind of shady. I will say that's. And I've actually thought about that because the Hitch app. Remember I talked about this. Nick's the only person I think that's on the Hitch app with me down here. I get the notification and I see a ride. They're always going to Orlando or Tampa, maybe Sarasota, and it's gone pretty quickly. Sometimes they might come back, but I just think to myself, man, I wonder if someone's grabbing this. I wonder if there's some central repository where these rides are being grabbed and being sold. I've always had that conspiracy theory in my thought that someone is saying, hey, I've got this ride to Orlando. Who wants it? They're bad rides. They're really bad rides. I sit there and I've screenshotted a whole bunch of them and I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
wait
I would
6
get
hours. If you don't get another ride back, then you can come back. And sometimes it's just, a straight ride. The only ride that's decent is the ride from Key West. The Key West ride is decent. Sometimes the Key West ride will pay you upwards of $200 plus to go to Miami. I'm like, yo, I'll do that. But you got to be in fucking Key West. I'm sitting here in Fort Lauderdale going, well, what am I going to do? Drive down to fucking Key West to take this ride and bring it back? No, hell no.
Yeah.
So the point is that I've always wondered about that. And now you guys have given me something to investigate. I kind of want to know more about this because the last time I was at the airport, the guy that picked me up, I know that was a rematch because the guy was already in the terminal.
Oh,
So, and this person obviously is an ant because they had like 5,000 rides. I'm going, oh my gosh, oh my god. They just go like this. This is what they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
when they hit
whatever.
a
Hey,
notification, just tap.
you
just tap.
you do what you got to do, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I got a ride home because I was actually looking for one of those people that is operating and in a manner that they shouldn't be operating. I understand that, but there are people that sit outside at the airports and they'll offer you a ride. I was actually looking for one of them. I know I could have handed them $20 and they would have taken me home, easy peasy. Because I live too close to the airport. That's why. So I already
Same
know
as
the
me.
game.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't mind doing friends and family. Whatever.
All right,
Why
I'm
not?
just trying to catch up. Go ahead, Melvin.
I mean, right now, with the way things are, I mean, sometimes you do have to do a couple of friends and family to help your income out. I'm guilty
So-
right now. I'm doing them too.
I mean, you got to change the way you work. Yesterday and today, I now I am not happy with the fact, but I knew it was coming, so I can't say I'm not surprised.
Yes.
Right? But yesterday and today, and the part 1 will drop tomorrow, and part 2 will drop the day after. Everybody knows I'm doing the 30 for 30 vlogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know some other guys that I
Yes.
challenged to do the 30 for 30 vlogs, and they ain't got the first one done yet. But there are other people that are trucking right along. Right? They're keeping up, and then I got new people. that are already putting out their videos, and the vets ain't doing shit. Some of them like to wear funky hats, Others got these beards that they think look so goddamn sexy. That shit looks like some fucking Velcro. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So.
I don't know who he's talking about.
Yeah. Oh no.
Who could he possibly be mentioning?
Do you know why that guy that I'm talking about that would not be named? Do you know why that guy can't get his videos done? Because he's too busy arguing with the security guard to get his food package delivered. Like, bro, just let me leave it here. This box is heavy. I can't carry a camera or a phone because this box is heavy, man. I got 60 of them I got to deliver, man. I only got 5.5 hours to get it done.
Listen, I need to go.
You need all you need is a damn GoPro.
Oh man. So anyway,
what's crazy? It's like the chicken and egg. You need one, but can you have one without the other? And you need money in order to buy a GoPro so that you can make more money, but you got to do the
you don't
thing.
need no damn GoPro. You don't need no damn GoPro. You don't need no GoPro. I showed him. Listen, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. You know what? It's a $20 piece. It's a $20 piece, and it just kind of sits around your neck, and you hook your phone up to it, and you use your damn phone.
Oh, what?
Most of my videos are shot right here on my S22 Ultra.
Get that Android out of here, bro.
Bro, are you an Apple guy?
Of course.
And we got an Apple
You are?
Maxi here.
All right. Well, now you can play with your Apple in timeout. So,
how did you not see that coming, Buddha? How did you not see that coming? That was served on a silver platter.
That was like
with some baby powder and everything.
Oh my goodness. And I'm sitting here getting ready to crack a joke on Vinny, and then he just Buddha, I'm disappointed in you, man. Easy one.
Buddha.
He's showing the phone too. Oh hell no! Now you're out for a minute.
Man, I don't know what time in California, but you woke up and chose violence, my friend.
Right. You did, bro. You chose to step around and found out. I'm with Bucky. Apple is the worst. Yes, Apple is a cult. It's for suckers, man. The only reason y'all carrying all these damn Apple phones is because they give them to you for free. If you had to pay for these some bitches, you'd be using a Google Pixel like fucking Steven over there.
Hey, my phone's better than yours.
Damn.
Yo, see?
Aren't the Pixels get quick updates?
All the updates first, yeah.
But he doesn't get kicked out for saying that you got a piece of shit Samsung.
I didn't even say it was like I didn't say it like
I
that.
didn't say that.
Listen, Buddha.
I said I had
Buddha,
the best.
I'm going to end this argument between Samsung and Apple once and for all. Okay,
It's been over with. It's
you guys, you Apple lovers are 3 series behind us Samsung guys.
yes.
Your new Apple phone camera array that's coming out next year is going to look like my camera array from 2 years ago.
Yep.
Okay, so if you like being behind the times and you like Tim Cook, whatever the hell his name is,
Yes.
sticking you, right? Then 30%. God bless you, bro.
Hey,
Hey, look,
Vinny,
look,
just ask him to send you a PDF and a text message, like we've been able to do for a few years now. Because Apple hasn't finished upgrading to the RCS messaging yet.
Oh my! Hey, bro, look, bro. From
Ask him to send you a
iPhone,
file with his 2.0 connection on
All right,
his
so
USB.
you know what? Hey, you know
Or
what?
Apple
Let's
did
take a
something
survey.
right.
Let's take a survey. Let's take all those on the panel and all those in the chat who have Apple phones. Raise your hand. One hand.
I have an Apple
One
phone.
hand.
I have an Apple phone.
Damn.
don't lie, Vinny. I know you have the iPhone. Put your hand up.
I've got an
He
iPhone.
does.
I do have an
He
iPhone.
does.
I do.
Yeah,
have
I've
one.
got an iPhone.
I have
Put your hand up.
Okay.
Put your hand up.
Now, all those who have Android phones and in the chat, put your hand up.
Can I just say I'm not either or. I just go with the Android because it's more convenient.
Thank you.
There used to be
You
some
don't
Fight
have-
Club. There used to be Fight Club stuff that they used to be able to do on Android. That's why too.
Hey, let's
That's
be
true.
real.
That's true, Omar.
Yo, let's be real. Omar don't got Android phone. Homie got a fucking Raspberry Pi in his shit. You feel me? Motherfucker got Google Voice and everything.
All right.
Hold on. The aluminum foil is coming down from my ceiling. Hold on.
Yeah, that's facts. Thanks, Bucky. That's
Bro.
facts.
Trying
I'm
to
gonna say
contact.
iPhone
Trying to contact.
is that-
Hold on. Trying to contact this
go.
man up there.
Keep saying
Trying to
that.
contact this man so it could say the Google Voice subscribers hasn't been available. Like, what the fuck? All right.
And I have plenty of people that call me on it. No problem.
Yeah.
It's that California satellite Gavin Newsom Wi-Fi that don't work for you, my friend, or no cellular network.
Speaking of California, Prop 22 made it to California Supreme Court out there, huh?
3 months to find a fucking thing? Really? They don't care about us.
So what happens if they knock Prop 22 out? If they say it's unconstitutional, what happens to you guys out there?
What's going on, Vinny?
So what Silver Fox? Because me and Silver Fox were talking about this. It will go back to how we were. Like, so we could set our own rates, our own surge, our own thing until Lyft,
Prop 22
until Uber and Lyft, they're like, okay, well, I don't want to get them as employees, so they're gonna do a Minnesota type of thing where they're gonna come to the table and give us a rate card instead.
Screw that, man. They need to bring back the multiplier, all that good stuff that you guys used to have.
Oh, bring back the prime time.
Well,
This is what you guys are talking about?
Supreme Court seems poised to leave
Yep.
Prop 22 unchanged.
So Prop 22 was the thing that guaranteed drivers in California X amount of dollars per hour. Basically, is that right, Steven? Is that a fair way to look at it?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Okay.
They're supposed to pay you 125% the minimum wage of that city.
Same thing that's happening in Minnesota now. Minnesota's now locked in for $1.21 and $1.21 a mile, 31 cents a minute. But that shit don't kick into effect until January 1st of next year. So all they did was give Uber and Lyft a whole nother fucking 6 months to figure out how to bend y'all over. Now, with that being said, listen, the last 2 days, bro, I've been taking X rides. Okay.
what?
And I've been taking X rides the last 2 days. Okay. And that's what I got the Tesla for. Times are really slow. And there are some things that I'm learning with these by taking these X rides that I'm not getting other rides. But you know what? I'll talk about that in my daily vlogs. But yeah, bro, it's been tough. It's been what they, bro, $3 X rides.
I hope you're declining those $3 ones.
$3.19
right,
to be
man.
exact.
Although yesterday I did take a $3.75 Uber Green ride.
He's declining them, but he's complaining about every single ride.
You goddamn right, I'm complaining about all them goddamn rides. People need their ass whooped.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck, man?
Yo, Vin,
Hold up.
That's almost bus fare.
Did he just say shut up and drive?
Yo,
Exactly what
That's
he just
almost
said.
bus
He
fare,
just
though.
said, "Shut up and drive." God damn it!
Wow.
damn straight. Oh yeah, the Prius has lost Uber Green now. That's crazy. So
What?
there's no point.
Not
so
like it
there's no point.
matters.
Yeah, hey bro, no, yes it does because Tesla still gets it. A cheaper comfort electric ride, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's
It is.
so dumb, bro.
Just ignore those rides. Like I said, those rides just help out the company. There's no benefit to you as a driver, so unless there's some benefit to you, don't take those rides.
But I'm gonna say this. So, between yesterday and today, I got to feel my way around the whole X platform again, right? So the Uber Green, bye. We're not even messing with y'all no more. Y'all just fuck it. Go hug somebody else's tree. How is Uber Green? Lord have mercy. How is
There's no
Uber Green the
benefit.
cheapest ride on the platform? How is that possible? When the cars for the longest, they're still $40,000 cars to start before the incentives.
Mm-hmm.
So how the hell is Uber Green the cheapest fucking ride on the platform? I don't understand that.
Hey, Vinny, welcome to Rideshare.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
But wait a minute. Think about this for a second. Follow my logic for a second, okay? Follow my logic. If you order a Premier ride, it's because you're ordering a specific car, right?
Right.
When you answer the question, Omar, when you order a Premier ride, you're ordering a specific car. When you order an XL, you're ordering a specific type of vehicle. So if you order a Green, you're ordering a specific type of vehicle. That doesn't mean you bend the EV driver over. It's not like you're looking out for him.
Right.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Chevy Bolt.
Hey,
Suck,
hey,
Gary.
Good, Gary.
hey,
All right,
What's up, Gary?
so Josh wants to know, what does my water wide qualify for on Uber? Everything up to except XL and Premier SUV. I have everything else.
basically nothing.
So there's your
now.
answer to that.
So, what do you guys feel about a Chevy Bolt?
Oh,
Hey,
you want to go on
the-
fire? Yeah, sure, go for it.
The Bolt EUV, right? The Bolt EUV.
Yeah.
So they're really good cars.
That's
I would've
yes.
been
It is.
close.
A
I think
really
you
good
can't,
car.
like, you can't leave the EV Bolt unattended when it's charging. Not in a garage. If you're in a
I'm
garage.
just asking. Or Toyota Camry. Should they be paid Premier rates?
No,
You
Toyota
heard-
Camry's
you-
a fucking Premier vehicle.
Yeah.
You heard
Camry
that?
is
It
a
is.
basic car.
And if I ordered a Premier ride, and a Toyota Camry showed up, I'd be pissed off.
Right.
Okay, but I'm just going to your point of Uber Green. Uber Green is green centric vehicles, so that's hybrids, and that's not just the Tesla. That's the Bolt, the Polaris, the I can't think of the other EVs, but you guys know.
Bro,
Yeah,
the
Polestar.
Polestar.
the Mach-E is the dumbest car to buy for rideshare. Just saying.
Hold on. I want to stay on this for a minute because this
Yeah.
this really pisses me off. Right? They always they put the cars on platforms based on dollar cost of the vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
and as well as what's accepted by the general public as a certain type of ride type. Okay? XL is supposed to be for 6 people, not 6 people in a whole fucking cruise ship worth of luggage. But now we got to
Right.
deal with XXL on top of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have said it from the word go, and I'm going to say it again. The Model 3 should not be a premier vehicle. I don't give a damn what anybody says. It's too fucking small. The car is too small to be a premier vehicle. Because a Cadillac CTS, a Lexus 3500 or 350, whatever's that, Lexus 350, right?
Or LS
Those are long
460.
vehicles with room in them. Luxury vehicles. A
Okay.
Model 3 is not a fucking premier vehicle. That is a
But it's a Model
Volkswagen.
Y a premier
Yeah.
vehicle.
Well,
Yes,
Vinny
a Model
just
Y
said-
is a premier vehicle. A Model Y is a premier vehicle because it has all the technology, plus it has the room.
Yes.
There's a big difference between the Model. You know yourself, Nick. No, that wasn't you. I think that was Ron. Pulled up next to me one night, and the Model 3 looked like a
There's the
Tonka truck,
badge.
Tonka toy compared to my Model Y.
That's on the outside, but if you look at the actual specs of the inside of the car, it's very similar.
They're not the same, Nick. Bullshit. They're not the same. They're not.
Bro,
The same.
I'll send you the video.
You can send me whatever the hell you want. I done drove both cars. I've been in both cars. I
Right.
know that your headroom alone is only about 4.5 inches to the ceiling, to the roof of that car. I got at least 8, 9, 10 inches of room from the top of my head to the top of that car. My leg room in the back seat, I can put my seat in the same position as that Model 3, and in the Model 3, I can't fit in the back seat. I'm only 5'10". My knees are bent up against the seat, not in the Model Y. So y'all can say what y'all want, bro.
I put people in my car all the time. Well, when I have bigger people in my car all the time. So I understand what you're saying, but as a person that actually drives a Model 3 and you're coming from an SUV, I get why you would say that. But if you were coming from a regular sedan, a Toyota Camry, a Honda Accord, a BMW, if you were coming from an actual car,
thank you. You just okay. Go ahead, and then I'm gonna case you up.
if you were coming from a car and then you get in the Model 3, then it's fairly roomy.
The Model 3.
My daughter has a Toyota Corolla, and that Toyota Corolla has more room inside of it than your Model 3.
The Model 3 is really small. I drive that shit every day. I have to push the seat all the way back. It's really, and I've had a lot of people complain that when they order a Comfort, they're like, "This is Comfort." And I used to drive a Cadillac XTS, and I never got. They used to think that was like the most prime luxury shit, and it didn't qualify for Comfort because it was 2013. So I think it had to be 2015.
But I want to get back to the other point. I didn't mean to go off on the Model 3s. I'm sorry, Model 3 owners. Don't hate on me too much. Okay? Listen,
they are not premier vehicles.
Size envy, I get it. No problem. Listen, the idea that the green platform is the cheapest platform out there, when that was the platform that they were pushing the most. They were trying to get drivers in it. They were trying to get everybody to go green. And yet that's where they take advantage. And they did it. I'm going to tell you why they did it. They did it because a lot of Uber drivers went through Hertz to get those goddamn Ubers, to get those Teslas. And just like Lyft bumps you over the head when you rent the vehicle, I've never rented a vehicle from Lyft. Eddie has. Eddie, they paid you less money when you rented a car from Lyft, right? Lyft's payout was less than if you had your own car.
Oh yeah, Lyft was horrible. When I did it and I recorded the whole entire thing, I was like making like I was working the same amount of hours as I was with the Tesla, and 700, 800, could never break 1,000.
Bucky, you and I disagree, buddy. You and I disagree. We're allowed to do that, though.
But it depends. Does the Teslas get treated different in other states on pricing?
What do you mean?
When in other states, do the Teslas get treated differently, or does everybody always get charged the same when people order it? Like going like the green and freaking every time somebody orders a
I think
Comfort.
the prices are different from market to market. I'm pretty sure.
No price
because I've been getting Comforts today, but they were like $3.75.
Comfort rides $3.75.
Yep, Lyft Comfort.
Lyft Comfort.
I kind of agree with Bucky on that one. Anyone who thinks it's a not Tesla
is true.
The Model Y to me is more of a all around utility vehicle. Instead of going with a Camry or a Prius, I went with the Model Y for the versatility and the upper platforms that I can hit with it. You know what I mean? I don't really think of it as a luxury car because it's not a Benzo or an Escalade, right?
Well, hold on, dog. Hold on, dog.
Look at Omar.
Don't come at me with the Mercedes. Don't come at me with the Mercedes, bro. Because the Mercedes is a fucking taxi in Europe.
Yes.
Legit got a taxi sign on top of that motherfucker and says 1/8 mile, 69 cents on the side of it. So don't come at me about Mercedes being a fucking luxury vehicle when that bitch is a taxi. Same thing with BMWs.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Luxury is perception. Luxury is perception.
I agree with that.
Yep, because the Toyota line is their luxury.
I might make a Toyota fucking Camry or a Toyota Corolla feel like a luxury. You get in my fucking Uber, straight the fuck up.
I'm just saying, you're not gonna compare. You're not gonna compare a damn Tesla with like a S class, bro. Come on now.
No, but you said Mercedes.
Okay, then what's the fine line of luxury then?
It's all up
vehicle, right?
And this is why we can disagree.
This is why
because perception is everything.
Okay.
Is that taxi in Dubai? What's a taxi in Dubai?
I got a hot take. Hold on. I got a hot take. A Suburban is not a fucking black XUV.
I never saw that as one.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Saw that as one.
Suburbans should not be a premier SUV or a Lyft Lux black SUV. It should not be.
Expedition.
You're dead right.
Yeah.
Expedition shouldn't be either.
I agree.
Tahoe shouldn't be either.
Yeah.
Because now you get the perception of the fucking rider saying, "Oh, I got a black SUV and I got an Expedition."
The Yukons are like that. I said, no, Yukons, they were
okay. A Yukon is okay.
Okay, I got a question.
Yukons first came out.
Because everybody's saying
what?
For work.
Bucky said he. Oh my God!
Suburban should not be Suburban is not a luxury car, bro.
No, it's not. I never looked at that.
Okay, so this is what I
please,
can
please,
I just ask
Bucky,
this real quick?
Bucky, hold on, dog. No, presidential. It ain't carrying the president, bro.
We don't talk.
The Suburban's not carrying the president. The Suburban's carrying the soldiers that are going to go die for the president. The president is riding in a Cadillac, bro. Yeah, come on.
All right. Yes. Can we fact check this? Can somebody fact check?
Fact check whatever you want. Cadillac vehicle of presidents and kings.
Okay. Do we even know what car he's in when they sliding through? I don't think nobody knows which one he's in. They hide that motherfucker. Like you can't know which one.
Of course they hide it.
Motherfucker be in a buggy right behind.
It's a Suburban.
What I want to know is what you guys are looking for.
Suburban is the one that
it's a Suburban, yes.
Shut up.
What is
the president?
The Secret Service has a new Chevy Suburban presidential limousine vehicle appears to replace model for the fleet of existing heavily armored vehicles, but older generation Suburban limo.
Fuck that.
He's in the Escalade, bro.
Well, you know what? Hey, it's Biden. He don't deserve a Cadillac. Continue.
Here we go. Excuse me,
man. Somebody send this man to time out.
Right. I got a real kind of I can't hold it back, but I want to know what Nick. I want to know what Nick has to say. Nick wants to ask something. He might be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. I don't know.
Go ahead and say it, brother.
I'm just trying to know what you guys are looking for when you say luxury.
Okay, see, this is the thing though, right? Well, Cesar Grotto, he said that just because the Suburban has the TVs on the back and the limo tent, it's a luxury. Mm-hmm. It's a pig with makeup, my boy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Bro, you cannot, bro. What Omar was driving at Coachella? Okay, I give you the balls on that one. That is luxury. With the
Buddha,
TVs
you saw Omar's balls? You saw Omar's balls on that one? What?
Oh my God, bro! Not like that.
You see, he changed it. He's trying to change the topic. Okay,
because
yeah.
No,
look,
no.
Exactly.
I love the conversation. I think
me and Omar don't. We always have our differences, man. But wasn't he driving the real truck, not the fake Escalade? All right. I'm done.
What's a fake Escalade?
The Chevy Avalanche.
XT6 was never supposed to be an Escalade. It's a mid-sized SUV.
Yeah,
I think Cadillac period is a luxury brand. Cadillac was
always has
Man,
been.
no, X,
Cadillac even in the
President.
70s had like in the 60s
Cadillac's
had
always
like
been the dude.
power windows. They had cigarette lighters.
Yeah.
Like Cadillacs have always been luxury, no matter what year.
Yes.
It's a
Always,
Cadillac.
bro.
Hey,
Always.
keep it a buck though. Hey, keep it a buck though. I'm the only guy in this live that took a damn basic Lyft, paying me $3.60 in an Escalade, bro. What's up?
Hey, that's good. You did that to
Okay,
yourself.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
You did. I
Yeah,
can't give you self-sabotage.
He did it to himself.
You don't get points for doing that to yourself, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I can't dap you up on that one, homie.
Right, bro.
All right, so here's my drama starter, and I'm wondering what this will do. I'm wondering how you guys are going to move around this question, okay?
Okay.
And I don't care what anybody calls me. Would you own the vehicle that you own right now, or rent or lease the vehicle? I have to cover all the things, all the excuses that some of y'all make, if it didn't qualify for the things that it qualified for.
Yes, I would.
So what are you limiting us to X? I don't. What is it that you're saying?
Yeah, because that's
no. What he's saying is, if you didn't qualify for
between the lines.
Lyft, right? If you didn't qualify for all of that stuff, you were just a basic driver. That's all you got out of your vehicle, which you still drive the vehicle you drive now.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm
No, I
doing it
wouldn't.
now.
Yes.
I'll give me a
I'm doing
Prius,
it
bro.
now.
Fuck it.
I would have paid far less on my car if I didn't have out.
Well, hold on.
Here we go.
That's not fair for you. That's not fair. It was not fair to you that you paid the price you paid, because that was not the normal price of the
Well,
car.
that's true.
Correct.
But even if we look at the prices right now,
Can
even if I look at the prices right now, compared to the option of getting into a situation like Silver Fox, I'd be more into going in the direction of what Silver Fox did. Get a Prius that I can easily get the engine replaced and make as much money off of that car as I possibly can. It's a workhorse, and I don't have the debt over my head.
Okay,
Dude,
so then let me ask you this.
bro.
Well, let me ask you this then, Steven, since you say that. If all you ever qualified for was X and Lyft Basic, would you even bother to drive Rideshare?
Yes.
See, I wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
That question can go right back to everybody. That question can go right back to everybody.
The thing that and I'll explain why. The reason why I would still do that is because, at least at this point, I don't have something in place where I can just choose to, at any point, if I'm off on a day at work on my W-2, to just jump out into my car and make as much money as I can make for the hours that I'm out there. So to have a cheap vehicle I bought an XL vehicle. I ended up giving it to my dad, but I bought an XL vehicle for a couple of $1,000s. So it would still be an opportunity. I mean, again, like you said, it would just be for basic. So I'll take out the XL part of it. But being able to just go to an auction, grab a cheap car that has a clean title, and be able to just make some money off of the car, I think that's worth something.
Bro.
Even in this climate.
I'm gonna push back on that, because I don't think you would drive it all.
I was about to say,
I think you would go back to your pressure wash business, or you go to something else where you can waste a lot less time. And I said it right, waste a lot less time driving around with all the expenses than trying to drive from Uber Basic and Lyft Basic. Because at those rates, from what I'm seeing and from talking to everybody out there that I talk to, I run into a lot of drivers, bro. A lot of drivers. They don't all make them on video, right? Bro. Right. Bro, that's craziness.
And I'm curious, I then think to what you said, what's the kind of the common denominator when it comes to rideshare? And I think the common denominator is the ease to access the platforms. Yeah. The ease to access something that's going to make you money, and you can just get in your car and drive.
Well, that's the original thing. But then what keeps you there is your laziness.
Fair. But most people are going to choose. Most people are going to choose what they do based off of what's their comfort factor and what's their laziness. And honestly, the only reason I haven't, jumped into more side jobs and focused on those is that laziness.
Well, like I said, it's easy. So to answer Omar's question, and then I want to go around the room. We need to go around the room. I want to answer.
Yeah, because I heard some yeses, and I'm like, really? Yeah.
Yes.
So here's the deal.
Yes.
The question is, if all I had was basic, and I was still going to drive, would I want to own the car that I'm driving now? Yes. I say yes. I like the car that much. And if you're going to work for something, if you're going to pay for something, you better goddamn well enjoy what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
Because think about it. It's the number 3 biggest expense you'll ever pay for in your life. The biggest expense is going to be a house. The second biggest expense is going to be your family.
Yes.
And then the third biggest expense is your car to go to work to feed your family. So to me, I learned a long time ago from a friend of mine, Phil Hassan, once asked me when I was buying a truck, and he said to me, Vinny, what's your luxury worth? And I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Because I was going to get an S10 pickup truck with roll-up windows. This was back in 96, right? With roll-up windows. He said, no. Get the power windows. What's your luxury worth to you?
Yeah.
Little simple shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, guys. Omar, go ahead. You answer the question.
Me to tell me that if tomorrow Uber got rid of Premier, you still going to buy a Model Y? Really?
Yes. Yes.
It's because he's falling in love with
No. I'm going to answer his question real quick. Because you're still saving all that money on fuel, bro. You realize you're still paying almost double what you were paying 3 years ago. I'm sorry. Y'all can say
did Dolphin go to a charger yesterday and pay like 45 cents a freaking kilowatt or whatever it is? I'm sitting there going,
it's still half plus. It's still half minus half of what you pay every time you go to the gas station, Omar. Your truck costs you $45 to fill up. I don't give a fuck how cheap you go. It's $45 to fill up. We can charge up the fucking car twice and get twice the mileage. Well, not twice the mileage. Your car gets, your truck gets on average 400 miles to the tank.
450.
You're full of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're full of shit.
Next time I'm in Georgia, I'm going to show you. Next time I'm in Georgia, I'm going to show you.
Oh, now he's talking highway shit. You see this son bitch?
Wait, you just asked me what it gets. You didn't stipulate it. You didn't say it gets 400. I just told you it gets 450 to the tank. You're the one that's making stuff up because you want to make the narrative.
That's what the Nissan Sentra said too, that I could get 450 miles.
I mean, you guys are falling in love with your vehicle because of whatever the thing is, and I wonder if you would still drive. And okay, so Steven said, I would not drive this vehicle. No.
Okay. Tom,
he wouldn't drive it because of the price he paid for it.
What, me?
Steven. If Steven would have got the Model Y the price is now, I bet you anything he would say yeah.
No. I said that. I said even if the price is at what it's at right now, I still would rather get a vehicle that I have paid off and I'm making pure cash off of, pure profit. Everything that I get, and I'll pay the fees and everything. It just makes me. That's how my mind.
Not to you. That's for Omar.
I love it.
That's for Omar.
Yes.
That's all right. Hold on. One at a time, guys. One at a time.
That's just how my mind works. I love what's it called? What Silver Fox was able to do. He killed it out there, and he's killing it now. He's looking at picking up more cars for his fleet. That's a faster way to get more cars in your fleet if all you're doing is, for the most part, making profits. My tires are cheaper. Like,
yes.
Whoa, wait, hold on.
And the fuel for the Priuses, and depending on which one you get, is very comparable to the Tesla. I mean, we're not going to go in. Of course, maintenance and everything else is a little bit more, but I think I can eat that cost to be able to have. Yes, I understand comfortability and stuff like that, but for me, for the most part, when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm edging toward the thing that's gonna give me more comfort of mind and knowing I don't have the big bill over my head, rather than how comfortable my car is. The amount of cars that I had that were just junkers but they got me A to B to C was fine with me. I've had people complain about the outsides of my old cars, but I was fine because my car got me where I needed to go, and I could help people out of situations because I had cash in the bank. So that's how I view it.
Okay. All right, Thomas.
I would have an XL vehicle, just I wouldn't have the QX60 because it's a waste.
Okay.
But so to change my answer just because he said XL, because originally his question didn't include XL. So, but if XL is available, you said
Omar,
you said the most basic platform. You said most basic platform.
No. I said if your vehicle didn't qualify for what it qualified for, would you still drive it?
Okay. So if there's XL on the table still, then I would get an XL vehicle. But like I said, I bought one for like $3,000. Still rolling.
That's exactly how I felt about it.
All
because I started off with a paid off vehicle. When I started, I had a 2006 Mitsubishi Lancer. That's what I started with.
Yeah.
And then I built up the Lancer as I was making money when the rates were fine and Uber wasn't screwing with everything. So then, of course, I saved up money. I had bought my Nissan Altima, kept that car, and I had both. Did the same thing. Drove in the Altima, fixed it up as I made money, and then I turned around and then I had bought the Audi. Same thing with the Audi. Fixed it up as I made money. and then when I went to my first car that I had a car note on, that one I had to sell back to the dealer because I couldn't get it fixed because the UAW was on strike. I mean, it's nothing I could have done in that situation. I'd have kept the car and would have been paying on it, losing money, and still trying to wait to get parts that they still don't have. They still don't have. So now I done went and bought a Nissan Maxima, bigger, longer, huge trunk space. Paid for it outright, $2,700, and now I've made more money than I had to put in it because when the person that I bought it from, they actually did all the maintenance stuff that I would have done, like change the radiator, the alternator, the compressor for the air conditioner. They done all of that, so that helps me out even more, So how I usually will work. The moment college football starts and the moment it's busy every day, all day, especially with the NFL, hitting it hard every single day. The days I don't feel like driving to the days I want to drive to the days I know, man, if I drive, this is going to be a total clusterfuck.
So you're staying in the same. So you're staying in the same car.
Yeah, I'm staying in the same basic because that's what I started with.
All right, Buddha.
Yeah.
You staying in the same car? Or you going something else?
Yeah, I want to know if you be driving a Model Y, mofo.
I look, check it. Yes, I would be able to drive. I would still drive. Shut up, Steven.
I want to know how you would convince your dad to buy that car. Please educate us.
The reason why.
With the duct tape.
That's because of my fault and my dumb issue. But I would go get the Model Y over and over again. Even my dad, he's fallen in love with the car as well, to the point where the whole thing with no maintenance, basic maintenance, just tires. And the car's so versatile, bro. I could tow 5,000 pounds with it if I want to. You know what I mean?
You can't tow another Tesla with your car. What are you talking about?
Shut up, bro. Nah, bro. Like I always tell people,
right?
bro. I always tell people, like, if you're gonna buy a car for this Uber stuff,
No, we ain't going down that road. It was
I'm just saying, for me,
Vinny did it before I was gonna do it. Oh shit, man!
Look.
Yeah.
The answer,
Stay on topic.
Is yes.
Yes.
Yes. I would still have it. I'll still have it because it's just it's my office, bro.
Slap.
Thank you, Vinny.
I'm just saying.
For
So,
me,
Steven, you would still have the same vehicles? What you're saying?
Hold on. You got to get Nick in here. Nick's up.
Okay.
Steven's already given his 8 paragraph answer.
It wasn't a paragraph answer. It was like a government answer. Well, yeah.
I didn't even give any.
Bro, where the fuck are my hats, bro? Fuck. Hold on.
All right,
Nick. Okay.
I'm gonna put everybody in timeout and let Nick talk. Come on, Nick.
Okay, so my answer is very simple. If I could keep, obviously I rent the Tesla, so I would keep that car, whether I had X, Premier, or I just had X, because you guys know I do a ton of X already, and I'm fine with doing X. But for me, it's kind of to that point that Vinny was talking about, the comfortability factor. I know you guys don't feel like the Model 3 is all that great, but it has so much technology. It's the same car as the Model Y. So for me,
it does the technology. The technology is what makes the car, man. It's like you can argue semantics back and forth all you want. Like I don't think a Suburban's a premier SUV. Bucky don't think Model Y he owns two, and he doesn't think it's premier. That's fine. It's okay. You can argue semantics, but Nick, you're right. The technology is it's way beyond anything else on the road. Anything.
Like,
go ahead.
It's just comfortable. Like sitting in traffic. Now I'm back in a gas car, and it's just like traffic is horrible. I hate.
How's
traffic.
that gas? How's that gas?
It's horrible.
How's that gas, Nick?
Yo,
$44 to fill up on a Jetta. One of the best gas efficient cars out there, outside of a hybrid. I get 380 miles to a full tank. But yeah, I really like once you get used to a Tesla, not having to keep your foot on the brakes, not having to know which gas station is the cheapest because you just pop it up on the screen. Having the car drive for you, like these are all features that's convenience features that I would say are luxury things.
Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Omar.
You know what I'm saying? That you just,
Omar and I are agreeing way too much lately. Way too. Either I'm getting more grumpy like that motherfucker, or he's starting to come around. It's one or the other. I ain't figured it out yet, Nick. I ain't figured it out. So, Nick, you'd stay in your Tesla then?
Absolutely. Hands down.
Okay. All right. Steven, we ain't even trying to hear you again because you're going to go on a whole Wikipedia page on us. Okay. We'll be back to you in a second. All right. Have the wife serve you up some pecan pie and some.
Oh, she's making me something right now.
I know she is.
Don't be jelly.
That's the flex.
All right, Vinny, go to your timeout, bro.
All right, Melvin. Melvin.
Yes.
You've had a Cadillac XT6. You've had what the hell? Why is Eddie off? Who pissed Eddie off?
I don't know.
Okay. You've had both. Which would you prefer? If you could only drive what you can drive, what would you prefer to drive?
Man, I keep my Model 3.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
There it is. Omar, you happy? You got a simple answer.
It's saving so much more money compared to the other vehicle.
You mean the one that sat in the shop for 7 months?
Yeah,
Dude.
Exactly.
I know exactly.
Mine's out of here. Mine's out of here this weekend. Lease is up. It's gone, boy. It's gone this weekend. Eddie, what about you, buddy?
I'll take that Model 3 and do X rides all day.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, Tesla gang.
Put your chicken hands down, Buddha.
The maintenance on it.
I know, man. For real.
People don't understand that the maintenance on it is so zero that everything that you make, it just goes right into your pocket. Like, you don't care if you put 100,000 miles in it. That thing
Would
is
you
still
guys have even gotten it? Would we have gotten any of our cars if it wasn't for Rideshare, though? Think about that. Because Vinny said the truth right there. He was going to get a clapped out truck for some business or something else like that. That's another thing, too. That's the mindset. We're all still coming at this.
Brand new truck I was buying. Shit.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my bad.
Before I retired. Shit.
Okay, you made it sound like it was used. You made it sound like it was used.
No,
okay, my bad.
No. That was
True.
Brand spanking new Chevy S10 right off the lot.
But see, I was driving
Extended
SUVs.
cab.
I was driving like bigger vehicles even before I got into Uber and Lyft. It's when I got into Uber Lyft that's when I bought my clapped out Nissan Sentra. I went back to a car. I was like, let me buy something cheap. to lower my financial exposure.
Yeah.
So
That's
getting,
That's
I
exactly
wonder
how
if
it is.
rideshare, and maybe this is more of a question for everybody else that's in the comments. Would you have gotten into your vehicle? Did you get into your vehicle because of rideshare? Meaning, rideshare opened your mind up to, oh, look, this Tesla, oh, this Nissan, or this whatever it is.
I went
you
against
know.
the list. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Real quick, while you're on that, Vito asked, "Does anyone drive XL minivans?" I wanted to know if they have lost access to extra comfort since Lyft changed their recent vehicle list qualifications. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like I said, my Cadillac's coming off everything. This weekend everything's.
My Dodge Grand
done.
Caravan didn't have. I don't think it qualified to begin with. So
Nope.
How does a minivan not qualify for extra comfort though?
Lyft has this weird thing
Mine's
where the
old.
vehicle has to be newer. Lyft,
Yes.
it has to be Lyft. Yeah,
Yes.
with Lyft, I
It
have
has
to
to
look at
be
the
2015.
the requirements are
screen.
so stupid for extra
Yeah.
comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you also have to qualify as a driver. If you have some problems with your account, the last time I checked with Lyft, you could not possibly qualify for extra comfort, which actually could be a benefit. 'Cause
I'll
let me tell
literally
you,
get
if you don't have
kicked
extra comfort right now, I'm telling you, you ain't missing nothing.
You literally get kicked off of extra comfort, and but black and everything is still active. It's
Right,
hilarious.
right. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
How to get extra comfort qualification. I'm gonna read it right now. Drive an eligible vehicle.
Mhm.
This is the list of April 2024. Drive an eligible vehicle, 20 trips, maintain a minimum rating of 4.85. Who here does not have a 5.0 rating on Lyft? Seriously,
Who doesn't have what?
a 5.0 rating on Lyft. I mean, seriously, we all
Yeah,
have to
I
have.
have.
You gotta
The
try
fact-
really hard to be less than
Omar,
5.0 on.
the fact that you are 499 on Uber just absolutely blows my mind.
I'm 5.0 on Lyft. I'm 5.0 on Lyft because Lyft you get automatically rated. Remember that. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Everybody's 5.0 on Lyft.
You have to be.
Yeah.
I'm not at all.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah.
4.96.
Of course. Only Nick. No more than one safety flag in the past 20 rides.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
You
is.
get-
And no more than
Hold on.
Nick
Safety
be
flag.
yelling at passengers.
It's speed mostly.
SB says his 2023 Sienna is no longer on the Lyft extra comfort list.
That's a
Are
good
you
thing.
shitting me though?
That means you have
No.
XL only. That means you have XL
Yeah.
only. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But the Nissan Sentra is, come on, Lyft.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Oh,
But I
gotta
mean,
find the list
what
now.
if
I had
this
the
is
list
actually
there.
to help the XL so that people don't just expect to get an XL vehicle?
Exactly.
That would be
Exactly.
insane. If that's
Yeah.
true,
Exactly.
that would be insane.
People order extra comfort to get an SUV. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to imagine that they would actually give up those. But then if you're still open to X, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Only if Lyft would have paid for the XL,
Oh, they're not gonna.
which
pay for
they
that.
don't.
No.
real quick, WeZoom, you didn't get a link because you always tell me you're at dinner.
Uh-oh. There was a little bass in his voice. Woo! There was a little bass.
No, at dinner. Always at dinner.
Omar, you
Kyle, let's go back and
too,
get some more squid. We'll invite Buddha.
No.
Hey,
No,
you guys-
No,
guys
never
wanna-
again. Never again.
You guys want to see me piss
Do
off
that.
Bucky? And Bucky, I like you, bro. You're my guy. But Bucky, it's a Hyundai, bro. It's a Hyundai. I'm
No,
sorry,
but
it's just a
the-
Hyundai.
No.
It's a Hyundai.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I-
it's a
and
Hyundai.
you know what?
The-
I'll just say that conversation that we had
And-
about what's a luxury vehicle
I-
is what
Yeah.
spurred that conversation in my mind to say that question
Well, yeah.
to say, would any of y'all
It's a
even
legit
drive your
question.
vehicles? Would any
Hey,
of y'all even
It's a
drive your
legit
vehicles?
question.
Yeah,
Well,
if it
remember
wasn't
what-
for
re-
rideshare
well,
or the
remember-
shit that it qualifies
remember-
for, you know?
Yes, exactly, Bucky. A Lincoln is a Ford and a Caddy is a Chevy. No, actually, Caddy is a separate brand. Anyway,
Yes.
but I agree with you because Omar, if you remember when I bought my truck, it was because I was running my private business,
Right.
right? It's the only reason I bought that truck, or else I could have went and got a Suburban because the Suburban would have been fucking cheaper.
Yeah.
That big ass Suburban would have been cheaper than my mid-sized Caddy. But because of the business I was running, I needed that perceived
Yeah.
and ego feeding Luxury.
Yes, exactly.
I'll fall into that last part that Vinny just said. The ego feeding.
Bucky, I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Look, guilty. I'm guilty as twice.
Yeah.
Ego feeding. Yeah. Yeah. When you the first time I seen these guys back in the day get black SUVs, and I just, oh my gosh. And then I got into the game late, very late, and
That's how
it was my first week. I got a black SUV, which back then used to be called a Black XL or Lyft Lux Black XL. Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
And I used to be getting those black rides in my car.
That kind of money, let me tell you, you're like, yeah.
At black rates, not what is it? Lux rates or lower?
Yeah.
So
I mean, almost like comfort now.
But if it wasn't for the ego feeding thing, like what Vinny's saying, shit, I would have got clapped out Kia and do XL and say F these people, F these passengers. They ain't worth it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And that's the one thing I'm finding, and I got to remember to talk about it in the upcoming vlogs, is everybody I've been picking up on X, bro, everybody's been like smooth, no problem. No problem. Everybody's been good. Everybody's been awesome. Really good people. So, all right.
Nick, do you want to tell them?
Nick, no, because I don't drive where Nick drives.
What car is
I don't drive where Nick drives.
I know it's not a Tesla.
Okay.
Damn, we Zoom coming at you hard, Eddie.
Damn. WeZoom doesn't know, I guess. WeZoom doesn't have all the
what you doing, Eddie?
I'm just watching some news and watching you guys at the same time.
Yeah.
You got questions being asked to you.
But I do want to be honest about something. And this goes to
well, you mean you're not honest about anything else?
Oh, I'm honest about everything. It was just another thought that I had.
Well, I mean, you're the one saying you want to be honest, so that means you've been lying about other shit.
No, I'm not lying.
Time out, goddammit. We only tell the truth on this channel. This is not a Trump trial. We tell the truth here, damn it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
No, it was just came up as a thought. To be honest, that was the valid question, because if you think about it, go all the way back when Uber and Lyft started fucking with the rates, and people had cars that they normally would not have ever had if the money was right when they had it. When it was $1.35 a mile and 90-something cents a minute, people were buying Benzes. They were getting on Uber Select, you know, because that's what we had in Tampa. We didn't have Black. We had Uber Select. And so once Uber started messing with the money, they started doing these little rallies and not be online, and that didn't help any because other people got online and made more money because they wasn't driving. But I do distinctively remember hearing one of the guys on the news, because it had made news here, that when they were cutting the rates, then there was one guy who was like, I had just bought a Mercedes and now I'm gonna have to give it back.
Was it at 21% APR?
Was it a Porsche? A black Porsche?
I mean,
so you know what?
Porsche doing Lyft rides.
You know what, Thomas? Well, what you just said right there, right? But then 3 weeks ago, you get Business Insider does an article, right? A bullshit, flat out fucking lie article that driver in Miami makes $200,000 a year driving Uber and Lyft. No, he fucking don't. He's a private contractor. He's got his own licenses and permits.
Correct.
But you get these fucking articles that are bought and paid for. Like tonight, when I was coming through before we came on the show, I was looking through my feeds for Uber and Lyft news, and I can't even get past the headlines. But that's bullshit. That's bullshit. What up? But go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. It's a perfect analogy, because then look at my situation. I have 2 cars, both paid for and everything else. Volkswagen just joined the UAW last month. So what's a part of Volkswagen? Audi. So now what's gonna happen? You know. So the next time I need parts or sensors, well, I have to go through the rigmarole like I had to go through with that Avenger. I mean, there's things that
Yesterday's price is not today's
it's
price.
not today's exactly. So this is the thought process I'm having, because when this next college football season kicks in, which is going to be even more exciting because now we got college football, the video game, coming back. Once that comes back, that's what, July 25th, I think, when that comes back. That's just going to be just the start of it. And then once August rolls around and you have these fall conventions right before everything else kicks off with the college
Get a
football and
Tesla.
NFL. Right, that's what I'm saying. Now
Get a Tesla.
the money starts to come in.
You know why? You know why I say get a Tesla? You know why I say get a Tesla, Thomas?
Why?
The other day, bro, I had to pull maintenance on my Tesla. After 5.5 months, I had to pull maintenance. I was so mad, bro. I was pissed off. I was so pissed off. Ask Steven, ask Nick. I was pissed off. Got on the radio and said, I'm giving this piece of shit Tesla back. You know why? You know why, Thomas?
Why?
Because it cost me $5.33 for my first maintenance. It was windshield wiper fluid. I ran out of windshield wiper fluid. That was my maintenance on my car.
You overpaid for that.
Tesla's going to be running on this.
Yes, those are all the satellites that you can take your Tesla and put it in their fleet, and your car will make money for you while you sit on your couch.
Anyway,
Waymo and Cruise are going to be paying to be in this network.
Oh yeah, it's coming. There was a hit article. There was a hit article today put out by some offbeat fucking tech magazine or tech website talking about Waymo was way far ahead of Uber's full self-driving.
No.
I'm like, in what world? Anyway, Nick, you wanted to lead in or something? There's your lead in, buddy. Go for
it. Okay, no. So I mean, I kind of tried this with Buddha and Steven and a little bit with Pascal, but I just wanted to ask you guys a question. Like, with the way Rideshare is, with the way everything is today, are you guys happy? And it's not just for the panel; it's for those in the chat as well. Are you really happy with what you're doing currently? You know, like kind of like that question of, if you had, you know, if you only had X, basic X, would you be in the same car? But let's switch it and say, are you actually happy with Rideshare? If you could do something else, would you?
That's a trick question. That's a loaded question, because a lot of, you know, man. I had this conversation with, now, okay, 4 or 5 days ago, I had the former CEO of Ream Air Conditioning. He was the CEO for 15 years. And we had a really good, solid conversation. I'm telling you, man. But one of the parts of it is that people are trapped these days, right?
Yes.
Obviously the conversation turned political because we live in a political world these days, right? And and people are trapped. Like, I don't know if everybody can just go out and do something different. So, like, you know, the argument is always, well, you don't have to drive for Lyft. You don't have to drive for Uber. You don't have to drive DoorDash or Amazon. Some people ain't got no fucking choice.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going to abstain from an answer there because I think it's a loaded question. But go ahead, Omar.
Oh, no. My answer is going to be simple. In fact, I think I'm going to give the most honest answer. I want to hear everybody else. My answer is very simple.
What's the question again?
Are you happy?
You know,
Are you happy driving rideshare?
I think I am happy, because I just think about all the times when somebody was telling me what to do, you know, and I know this Uber kind of does that a little bit, where they kind of, you know, not tell you what to do, but like, you know, they give you fucked up rides, and, you know, but you have a choice. That's the main thing, is that you have a choice. When you're really working for a company, you have no fucking choice. You got to do what they tell you, or you get the fuck out of here. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's no cleaning fee if somebody fucking harassing you at your call center job. If you're working at Burger King and you didn't put their tomatoes, the manager can call you into the office and say, hey, one more tomato, your ass is I'm saying you're out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Fair
So,
point. It's a fair
Yeah.
point.
So I'm happy that I don't have to answer to nobody, you know. And I missed the last question with the whole Tesla shit because my phone was fucked up. But bro, the Tesla is the best Uber car, bro.
Say goodbye,
Anybody,
Steven.
Anybody want to argue about the Tesla? That's the car for Uber. Regardless of whatever you want to say, that's the Uber car, the Tesla. The customers know, even the customers now know that we ran them too. So it's not even hiding anymore. I remember I used to hide the rental to kind of like, you know, be a little cooler. But now they're like, they know we renting them shits. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm even thinking about renting a Model Y because I feel I watched Nick. I actually started a new channel with just Uber, not separate from my other shit. And Nick, I didn't remember your name at the time, but I had just watched your video, dog, and you were talking about the whip it, the drive whip shit.
Drive whip.
And bro, you convinced me, bro. I watched Vinny's shit too, but for some reason your shit, you convinced me. You know what I'm saying? So I just want because I just feel like in the rental, I just felt like I could just fuck the car up. I'm talking about I'm picking up crack. I don't give a fuck in that rental. I'm talking about like, you know, when I was in that Hertz rental, I was fucking block at that. I didn't care, you know, picking everybody up, and it was just I made more money. I know it was like $400 or $500 a week, but I was making like a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think Vinny's ready for that.
Yeah. you see Vinny put his head down like, oh Lord.
Spotlight came back on it.
Can I want to
Eddie,
see.
go ahead.
I want to see someone's Tesla do this, so you guys can record it and put it out there, or at least, Omar, can you do this with your truck?
Oh boy, here we go. I have a feeling we're all gonna regret this.
Oh, I seen this. I did.
Yeah, I saw that. That
Can you
car
do
was
that?
damn near underwater.
Oh
I think
shit.
that's Tomato Y. Yeah, Tomato Y, right? Yep.
Yeah, and
that's
everybody, what you don't play the sound. The people that are filming the video are talking shit the whole time, talking about it's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I actually
Dude, it's
think
over-
that-
There's a certain there is a threshold which water will overtake anything. Water is a
Yes.
powerful thing, man. Water is a
Yeah.
powerful mother.
Once the seals break, it's over.
I remember back in the
Yeah,
day when the
yeah.
Teslas were going through puddles like this, their bumpers got ripped off.
All right. So, what was the question again, Nick? Are you happy with driving Uber as it is today?
Yes.
No, they pissed me off, man. They just really have. They have hurt so many people, bro. They have hurt so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the rug pull. You can call it the biggest rug pull ever in the form of unemployment or in the form of employment, right? It's the biggest rug pull ever. But dude, they have no regard for not one driver. I just saw again on Twitter another driver. I think it was in Texas.
Yes, I saw that too.
Just saw another driver. Was it Houston?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mhm.
Houston, right? Driver
Yeah.
found dead outside of an apartment, and they stole his car.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, something to that effect. Rest in peace to him. Good. God bless his family.
Yes,
That
sir.
just happened.
That just happened. Yeah. That was Monday.
I mean,
think,
so
Monday or Tuesday.
you know the blatant disrespect. I mean, let me ask you a question. Okay, any of y'all had steak and caviar tonight? Did somebody come other than Steven? Did somebody come and serve them their meal?
Okay.
Were you catered to tonight other than Steven?
I was catered to, but I didn't get.
Oh, okay.
Mine was in the
$1,000
microwave.
steaks, $1,500 caviar, because that's what David Risher and Dara Khosrowshahi are doing.
Yes, sir. Mhm.
They're unlocking bonuses left and right. $133 million Dara Khosrowshahi unlocked.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what, Vinny?
Yeah, that was last month.
Once you say that, you know what? You're right. Fuck Uber, bro. They pissing me off. I ain't happy now.
Well, I'm just
I want
saying.
fucking
God
steak.
damn it, Vinny! They were telling lies. We wanted to catch them in their lies. I wanted to hear everybody lie to me and say, "Yeah, I'm happy." I wanted to hear you
I'm
guys
not
lie to
just
me.
saying though. I'm just saying.
Vinny
So
just said the truth.
so when we try to do what we try to do, I understand they got a business to run. I get that. I've ran businesses. I understand that. But you got to take care of your peoples too. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we always talk about what's the leverage. The leverage is don't turn it on. That's the leverage.
Yeah.
That's all you
That's
got.
the leverage.
No, Nick, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. because it ain't the same Uber or the same Lyft that I started driving for. Not even close.
Nope.
Matter of fact, I'll go one more for you, and then I'm going to shut up about the topic. The same people who built these companies aren't even involved in these companies anymore.
No.
Travis Kalanick built Uber.
Yep.
Them two assholes, the cheap Walmart syndrome bastards from Lyft, built Lyft.
Yep.
Right? These two guys have nothing. They're not staked at all in this business, other than they're just managing the business.
Yep.
Their goal for the business is to make money. It's not to take care of people. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Well, I guess we could skip Eddie. So,
Eddie.
Uda, are you happy?
You know what? Yeah, bro.
It doesn't matter if you're happy or not. You just need to get in the goddamn timeout.
Didn't he put out a video for Coachella that was actually pretty cool, and we all, and
I like that video.
It featured yours truly, and he was saying he was in there crying about, man, this ain't the same Coachella.
Hey, but that's the thing though, right? You know, you have a love and hate relationship with this shit. You know.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You know. You, bro.
Okay.
That Steven can tell you that weekend, if it wasn't for the rappers, right? Fuck the rapper thing. That weekend sucked. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. That
It did.
It sucked.
It sucked.
But you know, we gotta keep our head up high. The next weekend, banger, bro. Banger. Stagecoach, banger. All because I kept the spirits a little higher, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Obviously you're not gonna love your job all the time. You know what I mean? But I love what I do. I help people out. I help that old lady, you know, put her groceries in her car and in her house.
You
and
should.
shit, you know.
You should.
You know, I love it for the. I just love it, bro. I love what I do. I love talking to people. I do this shit for networking as well, and I just love this. What other job is going to be paying me to talk to people, network, right? Get into other businesses as well. You know, I just love it, bro. I love it. I love what I do. I love what I do.
I want to hear Eddie's answer. Eddie's answer.
Well, okay.
I want to hear Eddie's answer. Is he satisfied with Rideshare?
You know, back in the day, everything was good. You know, I mean, like this is during the pandemic. You know, by the way, so I was just, you know, everything was good. You know, people weren't making any money, and I was like, oh, you just do it like this. Just do it like this, okay, and then you'll be good. You know, that's how the e-book came out. But it just seems to be like Uber finds out that all these drivers are making a lot more money. They find out they're making more money in less time, and they were like, no, take that away because we can cash in on that. It seems that way. It's just something was good back in the day, and now it's just like they ruin it, and they took it away, right? You feel like this, you know, just back in the day, it was just something good, and now you get this. It's just like, dude,
oh my God, you did not go there. You did not go there.
Something so good, and then they destroy it.
Oh shit, Eddie. But you didn't answer the question.
No, I still like it. I'm just not happy how the direction that they're going. It's just that they're trying to. I don't know what the hell they're trying. I still have this strong belief that it's just they can't figure out the damn AI.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all something. Do you think it's the most thing is this for everybody? Do you think like the biggest thing is not like the each ride pay? Do you think it's the bonuses? Like if the bonuses were still like $250 every 40 rides, $300 every 40 rides.
So if they would bring those back, it'd be worth it.
No, hell no.
Those $300 bonuses.
We used to get paid a better rate. It would surge. You know, that was that, and the whole idea of it was supply and demand. If there needs to be more demand, if there's too much demand somewhere, we have to get the supply over there. You could be sitting wherever you are and whatever city you are, in an area that wasn't nothing happening, and oh, it's surging over here. You could go there and get a ride. So no, fuck the bonus.
When Eddie put up that picture of all the satellites, all the Starlink satellites around the globe, right? That's what Uber and Lyft want with all the drivers. Correct. They want a driver on every block waiting.
Yep.
That's their goal. So that's why they sucker people in with the they bait them in with those high ass fucking, hey, we're gonna give you $3,000 guaranteed if you do 12 rides in your first 90 days, which we know that's not what it is. I'm being facetious.
Autonomous cars are gonna be competing with that.
Autonomous car, listen, once FSD goes live, once Robotaxi goes live, it's gonna be game over for Lyft. They're definitely going to be out of business.
No, they're going to be paying. Be like, hey, can we borrow?
No, they're going to be out of business, bro. Tesla don't need them. Tesla don't need fucking Lyft. Tesla don't need Uber to operate. This is Elon Musk we're talking about. We ain't talking about Bill Gates and fake meat in a lab somewhere. We talking about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Okay. So he ain't gonna have no use for that, and it's gonna put a lot of drivers. Within 3 years, 4 years, people will be comfortable riding in they're already comfortable in Vegas riding in a remote driven car. They're already comfortable in Phoenix driving in a driverless car. It's just a matter of time in adoption.
What happens in China?
China, that's going to be the big time, bro. China's going to be the first nation that's going to, or first country that has it. Yeah. Anyway. So, well, you know what? Adolphus Jeffries, I'm not sure who this is, but he's been coming in the watching us. Use Uber and Lyft to market your awesome businesses. Exactly. If that's the route you want to go. But this is what you got to, this is what people got to remember. Not everybody's trying to make a fucking career out of this.
Right.
Right? Thomas don't want to be a full-time. He doesn't want to work for Domino's. He wants to own the Domino's.
Right. Exactly.
Dead ass. Yeah. Steven don't want to do the pressure washing. He wants to sell you the hoses that you need for that pressure washer and the valves. Right? Nick don't want to deliver VHO. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. You know, but this is what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I don't know, Nick. I don't know, bro. You're a little.
Eddie and I got different plans, you know. So it's like nobody. I don't want to make a career out of this shit.
Those other plans keep me going.
Carrie's got a hell of a social media following, right? Yeah. He's come back from pure hell, right? Y'all don't know his story. He came back from pure hell. And he's using it. So it's a stepping stone. So Nick, I got to say, while I am thankful to still have this available,
right?
I'm not happy. No. And any driver who is happy don't know what it used to be.
And I put this in my new video. I'm gonna post tomorrow that what you just said, that like anytime something comes up with my social media, it's fuck Uber, fuck it. That's my main thing. That's my I put my full effort, and it took a long time for me to let go of that. My wife would tell me like, yo, enough Uber. This is what's important. This is what's gonna get us the fuck out of this shit. Cause you're sucked into your brain like, yo, if I don't go Uber, I'm gonna miss out. Like I could make $200. What's $200 if even if I waste a whole day, 12 hours, and I make $5 Uber, that one video can make me 40,000. You know what I'm saying? So I had to. It was real hard for me to let go of it. I was really addicted to Ubering because it was guaranteed money every day, and I was like, no, but if I don't go today, I don't get $250, and it was really hard for me. I had to really do what you just said. Like, this is what I really want to do. I don't want to fucking be Uber forever. I want to do this forever. I want to do my social media and shit. I can't see myself doing Uber forever because sometimes I get a smelly motherfucker in the car and I don't want to do this shit no more.
Somebody said they had that the other day, bro. Somebody said they picked up somebody that smelled so bad. I forget who it was. Oh my God, it had me rolling, bro.
Dolphin?
I got a story.
That was Dolphin, right?
It might have been Dolphin. Listen, somebody in the chat asked a question: was it worth it to get the drive whip Tesla?
Oh yeah.
It depends on what else you do besides rideshare. That's quite honestly the way I look at it. Renting a vehicle, I don't care what vehicle it is, I don't care who you're renting it from, is the absolute most expensive way to do anything. But if you put it into perspective and understand that it's just a tool, and you have something else to go with that, right? If you use it for one thing and one thing only, you're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really look at you really got to look at everything around it, not just that. That's my honest answer. Okay, I'm retired from the Marine Corps since 2006 as a master sergeant. Salute, brother. Okay, I'm happy for you.
Hey.
I'm happy.
Sir.
Appreciate your service.
Ooh.
I
Memorial Day
understand.
is
Been there, done that. Been there, done that myself. Hear you. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
Steven, are you happy?
No, like you said, it's an opportunity to make extra money. It's something that helps me pay off my debt. If I, it's not. I used to really enjoy it because the money made sense, and I enjoy the aspect like Buddha was saying, being able to get to know people I would never normally have a conversation with. You have some really great conversations, and you don't know where they might lead. And that's kind of been diminishing a little bit for me, but I haven't had that same kind of energy as I had before with my passengers, having that, making conversations, especially even with people that it says to be, shut up and drive, oh yeah, I'm good to talk, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, no, it's just an opportunity to pay off debt, and that's what I'm using it as a tool for. But I'm not happy with the way that they keep changing things. It makes it much more stressful. It pushes my timeline out, which sucks.
Yeah, I've been taking Uber shares, and I kind of like it. I feel like a bus driver, and then I took a couple of them today, and it was awesome. I picked up this girl, and you could see her face when the fucking app on the speaker goes, picking up other rider off. She's like, what? She was like, I was like, you want to pick the cheap shit, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro.
So I was happy as fuck. I go, because we were like 5 minutes from her place, and it goes, picking up, adding another. She was like, oh,
No, bro.
Yeah. No, and see that, but that's the biggest thing for me with those types of rides, especially shared. It's like you're almost guaranteed these people aren't going to tip. It's like on top of the fact that they have, if it's a low fare, it has to be one of those crazy shared rides where it's paying extremely well, or else there's no point.
Right.
But yeah, I get you.
They both tipped me $3 each, and they both sat in the back.
I'm shocked.
You could tell the lady was happy that I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Carrie, you got me. This guy, because he was sitting right next to her, in the back. And she was literally like this the whole time. Like, as soon as she got out the car, she was like, "Thank you, Carrie." Like if I was a bodyguard. And I'm like, bitch, you pick that shit. You pick that shit.
Yep.
No, bro.
To save you some $2-3.
And the guy came in with like a vape. Hey, what's up, dude? Like all wild and shit. I was like, you picked it. I go, come on.
Hey, Carrie. You know the shared ride shit, right? Yo. This motherfucker is so smart. You know what this fool told me? I picked it up because share rides in my area have been popping off, bro. Like they be really good sometimes. And the first
shared rides. Don't ever say shared rides are popping off. Stop it.
I bullshit you not.
Shared
bro.
ride.
You get a shared ride and it shows up like at Lux rates.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, you switch the power. You see how sometimes when you pick up a passenger, you kind of feel like they think they have the power, but with the shared ride, I'm the bus driver. Okay?
No,
I gotta pick somebody else up right now. Sit your ass in the back. Billy's coming in, and so is Johnny. Squeeze in the back.
No, bro.
Don't
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
The passengers have got a lot of riders now have gotten the whole. I've ordered Uber X and I'm nose in the air. No, lady. Okay, sit your ass in the back with the other person and shut up. And he smelled like vape pens. Hey, you're lucky I didn't put somebody in the front seat too. I'll pick up 10 people. I'm doing it tomorrow again.
Damn.
I want people to feel cringy, just like I feel cringy sometimes. Come on in, bud.
Nick, this is your next. Nick, this is your next video, okay? Why I kicked out all these people from my car again? Part 5, okay, in a series, okay. More coming.
Like, the thing is, the rider is thinking that they're getting one up on the driver or the app because they're paying a cheaper ride. But as soon as that extra ride goes, adding extra passenger, they're like, oh, fuck, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, bro. No,
What did
but
I do? And then I'm looking in the rear view like,
Punish him.
No,
Yeah.
yo, you know what they started? No, but the thing is, this motherfucker that I picked up at the mall, he got Uber X share. I picked him up, right? First thing he says, "Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a cheap ass. You feel me? This is why I do Uber X shared because it's a little cheaper than X. But can you turn off ride request? Huh? I'm like, wait, how the fuck you know about that? He's like, I know
he must have been a driver.
Yeah.
I don't know what he is, bro, but that fool, he was from China, bro. He's like, hey, turn off ride requests for me, yeah? I want to have this ride all by myself today. I'm like, nah, hell no.
No.
And he's like, all right, then here's a
nah, you
$20
pay for what
tip.
you
Keep
get
it like
for,
that.
bro.
I'm like,
hold on, guys. We got a special guest showed up in the damn comments. He can't ever accept email invites anymore. But Ron from the Rideshare Culture, you know, the original guy to help set this all off with me. Yeah, and where's he at now? Where are you at now, Ron?
King Miami Ant.
Yeah, King Miami. Hey, hold on. Don't knock the ant, okay? Don't knock the ant, because I've been, yeah, it's coming, buddy. All right. Anyway, guys, Nick, I hope that answered your question.
Yes, sir.
Did it? Okay. All right, guys. It is 11:08. We're going to wrap this sucker up. It was a good show again tonight. I want to thank everybody on the panel for showing back up again this week. You know, I get nervous every week, and then when it comes time to go, everybody shows up. So that's why this is the Rideshare Garage. We are the Drivers Podcast. We are doing shit whether we like it or not. Nick's pissed off because he got to get up and go do VHO orders. I'm pissed off because I'm going to go do some more X rides tomorrow.
Yeah.
Eddie's not pissed off anymore, right, Eddie?
No, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good with the trading.
You're doing good. So, by the way, I wanted to show you guys something.
Okay.
Like seriously, bro. Now, before I do this, I'm doing this because God damn it, I hope when I tell people in my videos and when I tell people when we're on here that if you start doing these little things, eventually those little things add up to bigger things. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys something.
Yeah, like taking Uber X rides and then throwing people out of your car.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't throw people out the car, bro. I don't throw people out the car. That's Nick. That's not me. That's Nick. That's all Nick. That's true. I'm not saying it could never happen. But what I'm going to show you is, and I got to do it this way, guys, because if I don't do it this way, you won't be able to see it. Okay. God damn it. I hate to do this. Boom. Okay. Watch this. This came in today.
I know Vinny has been getting a lot of shit. Bro.
Listen.
He's getting popular.
What's going on with you south of the border? Are you back on it now?
So
what do you mean?
That's what came in today for a review.
Oh.
This shit weighs 70 pounds, man.
What is that?
It's
you should use that to work out, Vinny. You know, when you're getting your steps in, man. Go down the stairs, up the stairs, bro.
It's a power station.
This is a backup battery generator that will run twin 1,200 watt outlets, plus which will power damn near whatever you need to power in your house for a short period of time, obviously.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a review on, bro. This thing retails for $1,000 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shit right there, though. You know what I'm saying? When I started doing social media, I started noticing like I haven't paid for clothes in the last like 4 months, bro. They sent me so much free shit, fucking underwear, t-shirts. That's the benefit. Even before you start making money off this YouTube or every social media.
Yeah.
Here's something else. Here's something else you're gonna see. Another air inflator that they last pit just sent me to review. My point is, guys, it's not to brag or none of that shit, because that personally it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but this was
you can do shit, but you gotta exactly. They're unexpected, but you guys gotta start doing something else.
Yep.
It's the little things.
Yes,
When we
sir.
do the 30 for 30 challenge, Nick, this is why I'm motivating you. Buddha, this is Steven. I'm not worried about Omar.
Hey, I'm
Come on,
getting there,
Hey,
bro.
no cap. I
Okay,
watched
anyway,
I watched
that's
Hey,
all I'm
hey,
saying.
video.
No,
Hey,
I like
hey.
that air freshener Vinny was had on TikTok. That was
It just too,
nice.
it is too expensive for my taste, but yeah, I fuck with it.
No, but I fuck with
Steven,
that.
don't go nowhere when we finish.
So anyway, all right, we're going to close it up tonight, guys. Be safe. Everybody out there in the chat, thank you for joining us once again in the Rideshare Garage. Do something else. Find something else. Learn something else. It's YouTube University for a fucking reason.
Keep
right, everybody
fucking
on here
hustling, yo.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Go
and
make
with
that
that,
money.
Eddie, give you the last word, Eddie.
Oh no.
Yes, keep working on your pivot, okay? Even if you gotta work your way down to those X and Lyft rides, deal with it. You knew it was coming.
It's
You knew
coming.
it was
You
coming.
sure did.
It's coming.
Told you.
All right, we're out. See you.